doing this thing. There it goes. Alright. Sorry about that, folks. I was sitting there getting started, doing my whole spiel. Realized that my microphone apparently decided to misbehave tonight. Alright, as I was saying, instead of doing my Snowball Earth playthrough, yes, the shrimp float, well, welcome General Efficiency. Instead of doing the Snowball Earth playthrough like I normally would be doing, we're going to be creating a brand new 1.22 world with the latest release candidate that dropped on Tuesday, which is release candidate 2. We're going to be jumping in, doing a vanilla playthrough. This is in preparation for my community. We're going to be resetting our community server Saturday morning to 1.22, which means we're going to have to delete everything that's on there, create a brand new world, but it should be good. I'm excited about it. But you having a good day there, General Efficiency? Welcome to the stream. Let me get my chat back up. Now, there we go. No, chat, please. There we go. Now I can see that better. Alright, so we're going to do a custom world. I'm going to do something kind of like Homo sapiens, but I'm not going to do full Homo sapiens. We'll just customize the whole thing here. Alright, so survival, yes. Lives, infinite, yeah. Starting temperate, fine. 50 blocks is fine. We're not going to worry about that. I'm going to increase this to like 20 minutes just in case. Survival challenges, seasons enabled. We'll leave it at 9 days. We'll just do that normal. True winter's fine. You know what? We're going to... Yeah, no, we'll just leave it normal there. Cave-ins, we're going to leave those disabled for now. Allow falling blocks. Fire spread, good. Fire from lightning, we're not going to do. I can do underground farming. I am going to give myself some extra health, though. Not crazy amounts. Normal health regen, lung capacity. We'll bump that up a little bit. There we go. Alright, creature hostility, normal. Strength, normal. All that's fine. Good. I am going to turn on the color accurate map just because I like the color accurate map. There we go. Temporal stability, we're going to turn that off. Temporal storms, off. Temporal rifts, off. Yeah, that doesn't matter because I turned them off. World generation. We are going to turn off... Where is it? I'm not seeing what I'm looking for. Well, that's fine. Well, we are going to we're going to decrease our land cover to about, I think we'll try 80%, see what that does for the oceans. Because I also kind of need to test this, because I know General Efficiency over there wants more oceans on the multiplayer world. And so we're going to have to do that. Land claiming, I'm not going to worry about. Class specific, I'm not going to worry about. Auction house doesn't matter because this will be a single player world. Alright. Grace Trimer, survival. Is it down here that I'm looking for? Okay, yep. Because what I'm looking for here is to turn off the story stuff. I might have to change. Actually, let me go back. Let me go back. If I go into Let's see here. I don't... You know what? We'll just go back in here. We'll just do what I was doing. Alright. Yeah, customize. That's all the same. Yep. Survival challenges. Reset this. Okay. Color accurate. Yep. Temporal stability. Off. off. There we go. Alright, world gen. Set that to 80%. Climate, that's fine. Traversable, good. And turn all that off. There we go. Okay, we're just going to do that. World height, we'll leave normal. Standard, we'll hit apply. There we go. Now let's get a good name for this world that we're creating here. Let's call it the New Lands. There we go. There we go. All right. And let's create this thing. Well, welcome to the stream, everybody. I hope everybody's having a good day. All right. I might have to do it with, like, you know, world gen commands or something once I'm in the game. Turn off, like, the story content. Because I don't really care to mess with the story content on this playthrough. Because I know they haven't changed the story at this point. It's kind of the thing I'm at here. All right. We'll just... last selection. There we go. Go with my standard look. Class doesn't matter. Confirm class. There we go. All right. Ah. That's a mild problem. We started on a desert island. Oh my. Okay. That's going to be a bit of a challenge, folks. Alright, let's see here. Do I even have a trader on this map? Where I've started? I'm not sure I even have a trader. Okay, what kind of stone is this? It's chalk. Well, I'll have all the lime I'll ever need for making hides. Oh, we've got glena here. Yeah, I'll go with that. Lead, just so I know that that's there. Not that I expect that to be particularly useful. And there's something over here. What is this? Oh, that's right. The traders don't look the same anymore, so I can't use my normal look at the map and see if I can find traders. But if I had to guess, this is going to be a treasure hunter trader. Oh, that's that's clever. They're using the trapdoor as a drawbridge. That's super clever. Junk crate. We got over here. We got... Oh, so this is agricultural trader merchandise. I can't open that. Alright. Oh, I like the windows. The windows are nice. Hey, bud. What you got in here? Did you just wake up? Yeah, I think so. Well, good morning to you. Run with these farts. What's your name? It's Bounder. Okay, what you got to trade? So this is... No, it's a local goods trader. It says agricultural trader, though. Yeah, it is clever. Yeah, I thought that was clever, too. So he's got cranberries, which they've changed the picture on that. Same with the blueberries. He's got some cabbage seeds and stuff. But I don't have anything I can sell him. Well, not helpful. I mean, cool, but not helpful. Yeah, but that was super neat. I like that. Oh, found some more galena here in the wall. Ah, yes. I'll somehow build myself an escape with lead. There you go. Oh, good. It actually remembered that I used that color for lead last time. Oh, there's even more over here. Oh my goodness. I'm surrounded by all the lead. All the lead. Alright, we're going to keep exploring a little bit, just see if I can find anything useful on this map. more lead. I'm not even going to keep marking it all at this point. So realistically, I need to find some non-chalk stones, which I don't think that's going to happen. Yeah, this is a real problem. Like, I can't even do the whole, like, pick up rocks, make tools thing right now. This is all chalk. If I could mine, I could get flint there, but... This is a new problem. Oh, wait, Flint. Hello, Flint. You're now my friend. We got 2 flint. Perfect. I could actually make a tool. Alright, so that's right. Finding some just raw flint on the ground. That's perfectly fine. Okay, that's birch leaves. Actually, let's break it. Nothing. Okay. It wasn't like branchy birch leaves, so it didn't have sticks in it, unfortunately. Got some more flint over here. Okay, there we go. So we got flint covered. Now I need some sticks. You could just punch the flint out. What do you think this is? Minecraft? Do that pretty sure. I'll go try it, yeah. Give me a second. Pretty sure it doesn't work. That was weird. It's like my character was punching himself in the face there for a second. Alright. Let's go back over here. There's some. I saw some exposed flint earlier. The good news is we shouldn't have bears or wolves sneaking up on us anymore. Oh, what do we have here? Is it papyrus? No, it's Thule. They've changed the look of Thule just a little bit, I think. Got some more lead there. Well, the fact that we have Thule is good. Isn't gonna really help me, though, because I need cattails. I have to look for vines. I need some rope. Go. I'm looking for that exposed layer of flint I saw earlier. Let's grab some more here real quick. Go ahead. I'm just going to mark this lead just because this island is apparently like lead island here. Lead and chalk. I'll be the lead and lime baron of the world. I saw some flint that wasn't down in a cave somewhere. Grab a few more sticks while we're sitting here. Well, got some more Thule here. But again, the Thule will not help me. Yeah. Thule root. Though we can eat the Thule root, so it's food. So we've got food. And thatching. Did I see some flint on this rock face over here? Like I did. Keep hearing sounds. I know I saw some flint down in here. What is this? There's paradite down here. Okay. Not only do we have chalk, we have paradites, and possibly olivine too. Climb through the bushes here. Alright. I know it was closer to this trader, maybe. Alright. Wait, it's just a plain clam. It's a seashell. Okay. Not a seashell. Ah, yes. The seashell. Clearly what I needed in this biome full of chalk. Did I really not see any... am I going to have to go down that cave to find flint? The wall for a bunch just to make you happy. Alright. Well, before we get too far into that, let's go ahead and make ourselves a knife. There we go. Alright. And there's a knife. So we have a tool. Need to make an axe. Get some wood. Because I think we're going to need to find enough materials to get off this island in a raft. That's what I think is going to need to happen. So much lead on this island. And it's not even like I turned up like high spawn rate or anything for materials. What is our temperature? Alright, let me get rid of this thing. There we go. Close never show again. There we go. Alright. Temperature 18 degrees Celsius out. I'm not seeing any vines either. Lots of wood though. So wood won't be a problem with these oak trees. I'm not seeing much in the way of vines to replace my need for cattails. Got resin though. Looks like a storm's blowing in. Got some birch. Actually, I should plant these birch seeds while I'm sitting here thinking about it. Oh, we got some copper over here. There we go. So I know the copper there. Because I feel like we're going to end up stuck here for a little bit. Ah, here's some exposed flint. Alright, I will try punching it, just to make you happy. Oh? Can you punch flint? You sure enough can punch the flint out of the rock. Alright. I stand corrected, General Efficiency. You were right. Okay, well, we have some dirt over here. Next to the ocean. Sticks. I'm just not seeing anything out there. Okay. Well, we're going to need to get an axe and start cutting down some trees, I think. Looking for vines. Because if we can find some vines, we can use those to make the ropes we need. Because we need to make some ropes to make a raft to get off this island, I think. Oh, we got some granite there. Alright, well, let's go ahead and get the axe we need. The other problem we're going to run into is food. Because while we can eat the Thule, it isn't like an ideal food. I did. I spawned on an island. I set my, I decided to give myself a little bit more ocean. And I set it to like 80% landmass and spawned on a desert island. There, Samantha Wooten. Yeah, it was like, oh, well, that's creative. Found one of the new traders, though. Right now, I'm just trying to see if I can find anything to make rope out of. But I have yet to see much in the way of vines on any of these trees. Or cattails at any of the lakes. I got Thule, though. I can make all the thatching I want. Yeah, it's gonna be a bit of a challenge, this one. Yeah, I'm looking for vines, but I'm not seeing any. That's the thing. Yep. Got Thule, but not cattails. We've done 5 worlds by an island for some reason. Yeah, it's interesting. It's an interesting conundrum. I think the World Gym does need a little bit of a touch, you know, a little bit of work. But that's probably, you know, some changes they're making, getting ready to add the whole, like, rivers thing that they want to add. Anything down here that I care about? No, that's just a hole. Just a hole in the ground. Still not seeing any vines. Alright. And we're gonna have to do something about food, though. Oop, almost fell into a hole. Alright, I'm gonna cut down this tree real quick. Get some food going, because what I might have to do is just take all the Thule off the island, cook it, and make us and swim for it. Because I gotta find somewhere with a little better landmass. As cool as the agricultural trader being here is, if that's all that's here is, you know, chalk and agricultural traders, it's not gonna do me a lot of good. Alright. Go. Grab some extra sticks and stuff. I feel like some of my tree ended up in that tree. Yep. I'm just gonna knock this one down too. Yep. But I'm excited to play some 1.22. We're actually going to be upgrading my community server to 1.22 on Saturday, about 9 a.m. EST. Going to be taking a backup of the world and the save file and all that, and we're going to reset this server to 1.22, clear everything out, start over. Also going to add some more in the way of, like, you know, ocean biome and stuff, because we want to do a bit of sailing and whatnot. Alright, I'm going to grab this Thule over here. I see. There was the flint I saw earlier, I think. Alright. Yeah, fishing's going to be great. Actually, I have to look up the recipe for making a fishing rod, because that'd also give me some food right now. Not that I have any worms for bait or anything. Hello, Thule. Come with me. The other thing they need to do, I think, so they've added a way to propagate the berry bushes. They should add a way to propagate the cattails and the Thule and the papyrus now, I think. Because, you know, it would make sense. But I understand it's also like one challenge at a time. Like, you know. Alright, let's see what we got here. I'm doing this to grab myself some food and basically some fuel to throw in my campfire while I try to figure out this whole getting off the island situation. Now, the real thing is we're going to have to pick a direction to go. Now, do we want to go south? Do we want to go southeast, southwest? You know, things like that. North, even. See, I wish I could use this Thule to make baskets. Because I feel like in real life you could use it to make baskets. If you can use it to make thatch, you should be able to weave it into baskets. Anyone else kind of feel that way about it? Alright. Now, I do have the story content turned off here, because this is meant to be more of a wilderness survival playthrough kind of a deal. But I did leave the traders on just so we could experience the new traders. I think I've gotten enough Thule roots there. Let's go set up a campfire real quick. I'm also going to plant these seeds that I don't really need. There's a birch seed there. And we'll throw another one over here. Here we go. Done. Alright. Grab a little more flint while we're at it. Then what I think we'll do is we'll head over here to the coast near the trader, set up a little campfire, cook up these roots, get some food going. Could try some spear fishing, because apparently you can spear fish now by throwing spears at the fish. Not that you couldn't do that before, but you can still. But you can't melee them, apparently, anymore. Yeah, definitely a storm of some sort rolling in. Where was that cool trader I saw? Could go hang out near that neat trader we found. That's an interesting looking cave. Doesn't look like there's anything down in it. It also looks like if I went down there, I wouldn't be able to get back out. Come on. Parkour skills. Yay. Made it. Alright. Where'd that trader go? It was like down here, right? Oh, he's back that way. I went the wrong way. That's why I couldn't find the trader. Actually, let's go ahead and do this real quick. Got 8 durability left. Perfect. Beautiful. I need some grass too. There we go. Alright. And then I'm going to need some more grass, actually. Yeah, General Efficiency and I were looking at this new trader design, and the new trader designs are pretty cool. Let's see here, where is it? Did I walk past it again? Where are you, trader? I've lost the trader. Right. I don't know where I've lost this trader at. Alright, I'm just gonna set up a camp. Like, oh no, I've done this. Alright. We're just gonna set up under one of these trees in case it does start raining. Alright. There we go. And now I should be able to take 2 sticks and some grass. Fire starter. There we go. Alright, we're going to throw these in here, get that cooking. Plant some more pine trees around here. Pine tree. Pine tree. And pine tree. So strange to see actual humans now. Oh yeah, like no, they've done... You know, they've done some good work on that. Like, I'm excited about it. Oh yeah, I also need to make myself a new axe real quick. Axe. Alright, there we go. Beautiful. Got our tools back. Okay. Can I do anything else with this thatch? No. I can just use it to make stuff. Yeah. Oh, close handbook. There we go. But you having a good day there, Samantha? I already asked your efficiency, but I hadn't asked you. You know. Also, welcome to the stream. There we go. I can throw this in here as fuel. Wow, it's taking this thing a while to cook. It's slow to get up to temperature, isn't it? What's my burn temperature on that? It's a little low, but it's alright. We'll keep it there. I feel like I might should have turned down the hunger rate. There we go. Our first food. And it was like a small handful of cooked plant root. Alright. Well, we've gone pretty much all the way around the island. I think we'll head south. Just for fun. We'll swim south once we get our food cooked up. That's what else I should do. I should make myself a torch. There we go. Because you should always have a torch. But I've got my fire starter, so it's not like I have to have the torch working yet. We've got some more food. So we're not starving yet, which is good. And actually, what I think I will do, while that cooks, well, yeah. So what I'll do is I'm going to wait till this is done cooking off this last bit of thatch. Then I'm going to go get some more rhizomes to keep cooking. I'm going to throw the firewood stack I've got in there. Try and stack up as much food as I can before I make us swim for it. Oh, these don't last very long. Only 3 days. Well, good thing we'll be chewing through them, though. Because at 100 satiation each, it's going to take a bit to fill us up. At least it looks like it retains the heat for the whole stack now. Which is nice. Used to reset the temperature of the whole stack each time. That's a nice change. I'm going to go grab some more food real quick to cook up. Because we're going to need about 15 of those per hunger bar, basically. Yeah, this one doesn't have any in it. It's the big lake over here that I'm going to have to go to. I should put like a little marker that's like temp base. There you go. There you go. That way I don't get lost and lose my campfire. That would be unfortunate. Alright, here we go. If I wanted to get fancy, I suppose I could, you know, build a small little shelter over my campfire. And I can make a bedroll, I guess. Get some grass. Might not be the worst idea, actually. Although this is already making me miss the mod that lets me turn grass into rope. Oh, man. That I used in my Snowball Earth playthrough. Just because rope would be nice. Oh, goodness. This is a new conundrum. It's actually not the first time I've been stranded on an island in this game. So, when I first started playing with Blaze, my son, Blazewing, is what he goes by, he and I got stranded on an island in our first time setting up a multiplayer world together. And it didn't even have, like, Thule for us to harvest as food. The only thing it had was, like, a couple of onions, some raccoons, and, like, you know, I think we found a couple mushrooms, maybe, but that was it. Like, it wasn't enough to, like, even sustain one person. Alright, let's see here. There we go. That's enough. That should be enough food for the moment. Let's keep going this way. Head back to our little camp. So curious where I lost that trader at. Oh, he's over there. That's where he is. Alright. Let's see here. There's my campfire. Go throw this food on the fire. Keep it going. Hello, little campfire. How you doing? If I add these to it, does that reset? It brings it down. It averages it. Okay, interesting. Alright, well, I'll grab these to have a little food on my character's inventory. There you go. I'm just going to actually chow them all down because my character was getting pretty hungry there. There we go. Alright, it's getting back at temperature. That's fine. So what I'll do is go ahead and split those logs. Top off the campfire to keep that cooking. Nice. Let's see here. Eaten, short. So we're going to try and grab enough grass to make ourselves a bedroll. That way we can sleep till morning and start our journey south in the morning. Hopefully save us a little bit of hunger too. That way. There we go. Nope. There goes that knife. Time for a new one. There we go. Right. Keep doing that. Ah, man. If you play too much Icarus and you're like, the tab button opens the inventory, right? No, tab does not open up the inventory. Alright. There we go. 16. 8. So that's enough for 2. So I need a little bit more. Nope, that was too short. What's that? 20. That should be enough. So if we do this... No, we're going to be short. Need 4 more. There we go. That should do it. Perfect. Bedroll. There we go. Glorious success. Oh, right. Let's see here. Up next, I think we need to... I mean, this is also like Resin Island. There's so much resin on this island because of all the pine trees. I'm going to let that cook down a little bit more. Because I want to burn off this tool anyways. Actually, one of the things I could do here. Let's do this really quick. There we go. Oh, that's not what I wanted, but I can now do this. Make myself a little firewood stack. Done. That'll let me put down my bedroll. Actually, I'm going to pick that up. We're going to put it one away from the campfire. That way when I wake up in the morning, I don't just like wake up into the campfire. Yeah, it's midnight anyways, so. There we go. Let's see here. How much hunger space do I have? Yeah, I could eat like 3. 1 to 3, not half. But it's alright. There we go. Well, guess there's more than 3. Alright, we're going to sleep through the night. And also, chat, do let me know. Like, if you don't like this place where I've got the chat set up on the screen there or whatever. Alright, how's this looking? Yeah, it's going to take a little while for this to grow. I had to finish cooking there. So what we'll do is we'll go visit the trader one more time just for fun. Give that a chance to finish cooking. So that we can have some food to take with us. That and also do want to mark the trader because you never know. This might be the only agricultural trader I see the entire playthrough. You never know. Very unlikely, but you never know. There's the trader. He was over here, just like I said. Starting to recognize the new icons on the map there a little bit. I love this little outpost, though. This is a pretty, like, props to the dev team on this. They did a good job. And this right here, this little moat thing that they did, with the trap door for the way across, ingenious. Alright. Got anything new today, bud? No, didn't think you did. You want to help a poor traveler out? Maybe give me a handful of those cranberries? No? I mean, only 1 gear. If I could find 1 gear, that would be worth it. For our food situation. Let me mark him before I wander off too far. Alright. Trader. Go with my standard green for ag. There we go. Ag trader. Beautiful. Also kind of makes me wish I had my my zoom button so I could zoom out and see if I could see anything. Why is there a shiver? Did I not turn off monster spawns? Hold on. Let me get back to my little campfire real quick. We're going to have to do a little bit of world gen commands here real quick. Fix that. See, I didn't do the Homo sapiens because I wanted the traders. But I didn't want the story content, like the shivers and stuff. Pretty sure the zoom button got updated to the current version. Oh, okay, so I could install the zoom button mod. Alright. I'll think about it. I'm not necessarily going to do it. But I will think about it. I'll probably do that for the multiplayer server and have it for that. Okay, those are coming along nicely. Let's see here, do that real quick. I mean, just a second. We're going to go grab that command I need real quick. Let's see here. Nope, not that one. Here we go. World gen. World config. Entity. Nope. Time. Nope. Weather. Nope. Server config. Clients, passwords. Blah, blah, blah. Stats. Utility and debugs. Nope. Nope. Where is this command I need? There we go. World gen. Is there a way for me to turn off the story content once I'm already in here? Allow PvP. Nope, spawn anywhere. Time. Player scaling. Login protection. That's the server configuration. That's not what I want. It's weather. Well, it looks like I might not be able to change that once the world's created. You know what? That's fine. We'll just deal with it. We will just deal with it. That's fine. Alright. Gonna get all these cooked up, and then we're gonna head south. That's the plan. Could always think about building like a little treehouse. Treehouse could be fun. What do you think, chat? You think I should try building a treehouse in this adventure? Once we get a place where we're kind of going to stay. What's that over there? Oh, that's just some water plants out there. Yeah, you think I should? Nice. Alright. Any fish? I don't see any fish. Let's see, what is the recipe for fish? For fishing rod. Alright, loose sticks. Yep. Tank sticks. Berry plant. Okay. Okay. Simple fishing rod. What do I need? I need 3 ropes. And 3 sticks. Well, sticks I can do. Ropes, not so much. Not unless there's some vines hanging out in this thing that I don't see. Little bush, you got any vines? What about you, little bush? Nope. I like the subtle, there's very quiet music playing right now. It's kind of nice. Actually, let's see here. Let me go to my settings here and kind of turn that up a little bit. Let's see here. Where's my... There we go. Turn that up a little bit. Turn that up for you all a little bit. Let me know if y'all can hear that music or if it's good. How does it sound? I just like the music that's playing. It's nice. Just this nice, relaxing, vintage story music. It's a glorious thing. There you go. It takes forever to cook up these rhizomes, so... It's one problem with this. Slow to cook up. I mean, if we do a lot of swimming, though, we might get to see some of the new fish. Because they're actually, like, entities out in the world. I like that low kind of melody in the back of the music there, almost. I like that. I just now noticed it. I know they've changed some of the music a little bit. Particularly around the village and stuff. Come on, rhizomes. Like, I might just take these with me, actually. Yeah, we'll just take these. I'm going to take this firewood out of here, throw this in here. Go. I'm going to do that. And I'll probably take 1 stack of firewood with me. just so that it's easy to set up a little base camp once we get there. Wherever there is. I'm just burning off this stool because I can. Top off my hunger a little bit. There we go. Pick up my bed. Grab a little extra food for the road. Cook up one more, and then we're just going to take the stack and head out. There we go. Come on with me, Thule. Oh, it's still hot. Never mind. It needs to cool off, apparently. No, I can't pick it up. Can I do it this way? Oh, I can't. That's cheaty. Hold on. Ah, there we go. Workaround. If I don't have it as the block selected in my hand, I don't burn myself. All right. I guess I'll just leave that in there. I can hear that shiver like sneaking up on me. Ah, heard him. Well, since we're just gonna have to let that cook now, I'll just go ahead and make myself a weapon. They changed the look of the spearhead. I was like, wait, where'd my spear go? They just changed what the thing looks like. All right. Oh, that's neat. They actually went with a proper spearhead shape for this. They changed the napping just a little bit on that. I like that. That looks nice. You even nap it out in kind of the direction it needs to look there. I like that. Wow, they've definitely nerfed these a bit. Alright. Come on. There you go. Keep those cooking. So these now do 2 when you stab with it, which is actually, I think, better than it used to be. Didn't this used to be like only 1 or 1.5 when you stabbed with a spear, with a flint spear? But now it only does 4 when thrown. So that's interesting. I knew they were changing the spears up. But I hadn't actually looked at the details. That's so that the iron and steel spears that they've now added to the game have more meaning than they, you know, as an actual, like, upgrade. Because used to, copper and bronze spears were just kind of, like, I guess, overused. To use the slang of the kids these days, they were just goated or something like that. I don't, you know. I didn't use them myself. I went into Falks and stayed in Falks. I like the Falks myself. Alright. The only reason I'm staying here is because I don't want to lose my food that's cooking up. Well, I might put down the bedroll and sleep through one more night then, because it's getting a little later in the day. Definitely thought I heard that shiver sneaking up on me somewhere. Yeah, what I can do is grab some more sticks and stuff. Always good to have extra sticks. Until we can get bones. For better tool handles. In the Stone Age, anyways. Alright, there we go. Nope, we can replate the tree. There we go. Got a few more sticks now. That's good to have. Get rid of that bush. How we doing? 11 left. They're cooking up nice and fast now that we're at like double the normal temperature. So that's good. So they actually get done pretty quick here. There we go. Grab those out. I wonder if you can eat cattail roots. You know what? I'm going to have to look that up now. Why'd they cool off? Why are you cooling off? Stay at 300. I'm watching your temperature. Cattail roots. Oh yeah, you really can eat them. Dig up the horizontal roots, rhizomes from the mud. Typically in fall or winter when starch is at its highest content. The roots can be grilled, baked, or boiled until tender. Eating the outer layer is tough, so you typically chew the starchy inside and spit out the fibers. To make flour out of them, you clean and dry and pound the roots to make flour for baking or thickening. Young shoots in springs. In spring, the young shoots attached to the roots can be eaten raw or cooked like asparagus. There you go. That's the real world uses for cattails as a food. Make sure you harvest from clean water, though, because they apparently can pick up things like heavy metals and stuff out of the water if the water's polluted. So there you go. A real-world survival 101. Alright. Yeah, actually used to do a bit of survival in real life. Did a bunch of survival training and stuff. Had a lot of fun with it. Probably gonna start teaching Blaze some here in the real world. Take him out camping, teach him some of the stuff I've learned. What time is it? It's not late enough to go to bed in the game. Not really. Looks like we're finally going to be done cooking these cattail roots. Sorry, the first hour of our playthrough has been wandering around in circles on a desert island and cooking up, well, thule roots in this case. Alright. Last one. Actually, I'm not going to worry about taking firewood with me. I'll just get firewood wherever we go. There we go. Alright. Cool. Eat a couple. Top off the hunger. There we go. Alright. Time to go for a swim. We're just gonna swim south. See what we get. Alright. Hopefully not just another island. Or if we do just get another island, hopefully it's a little better than this one. Swim down a little bit. Nope, nothing. Just stuck our head underwater, see if I saw any fish or anything. Alright. Swimming burns extra calories in Vintage Story. I know healing does, like if you're injured or something. Maybe there's some nice rock formations over there sticking up. At the ocean, but... See, the main problem is, by default, your oceans are set to like 500 times, you know, whatever normal block size would spawn for that chunk or whatever. Or 5 times, sorry. So they tend to get really big. Alright, let's see here. I'll just keep going. We'll have to hit something eventually. Using our map here to see if we encounter stuff. Hopefully we can find a decent-sized landmass. It looks like, I think the darker green is like deeper ocean over there. It's hard to tell on this real coloration map sometimes. But we're swimming for it. Gotta swim for it. I mean, at least we don't have to worry about sharks. But I'm sure that'll come at some point. Oh, I see land. I see land. Let's turn towards it a little bit. Let's see how big this land is. It's certainly a lot greener than where we were. Not seeing anything crazy that sticks out right now. Definitely seeing what looks like some wild crops. A ruin. Decent sized ruin, actually. Looks like it might be bigger than where we were. Seeing some flowers. Few trees. Not seeing any obvious traders. But then, with the change of how the traders look, that could be one right there. I don't know. There's a hill of some sort there. So it's not a particularly big piece of land. But it gives us some potential. There we go. Need a few of those. Alright, so this is a little better spot than where we were. At first look, anyways. Got some of the new pigs. Don't want to get too close to them, just in case they got piglets with them. Oh, we got a granite biome. Yep, granite gravel. See, look at the new pig. Yep, running from me, though. He doesn't want to be my friend. Got some flowers. Got a cave. Got a hole in the ground. That's a drifter, or a bowtorn. We're not going to mess with the bowtorn. Got one of the new goats. Nice. I'd like to see if I can find a trader, maybe. What's this? What is this? It's a fennel plant. That's one of the new crops. Okay. This one's actually ready to go. But before we get into harvesting new crops, I need a basket. Alright, let's see what we got here. This is a berry bush. What are you? What are you? Mature, ripe fruit duration, thin-skinned, struggling, wild red currant bush. Do you have any berries on you? No. No berries. So thin-skinned means the fruit doesn't last as long. Strong-rooted. Less nutrient uptake. So that's actually not a bad one. That one might actually be worth like keeping an eye on for cuttings. The thin skin's a slight problem, but if you juice all the berries anyways. What about this guy? What about this guy? Weak-rooted, so it uses nutrients more, and it's ripe. This one's flowering. Heavy bearer, weak-rooted, though. Ooh, extra yield, but it uses more nutrients. That's completely manageable, in my opinion. Well, we got 6 berries off that one. We got cattails. Nice. Nice. I need you, cattails. Come here. Come here, cattails. Hello, cattails. Come, my dear cattails. You're my friends. Good cattails. What's that down there? Oh, a little fertility soil down there. Okay. I'm usually not this excited about cattails, but you know, sometimes you gotta be. Alright, what kind of... Oh, we got a blackcurrant bush. Nice. I didn't stop and look and see what kind of stats that one had. There we go. Alright. Will I get enough to make a singular basket? Is the question. More bushes up here. Red currant. Red currant. Let's go back to my bedroll. I don't think I got enough to make a basket. Did I? Yes, I did, actually. Basket. It's a basket. We have a basket, folks. Fantastic. Alright, my sticks in there. Yes. Yes, it's all coming together. All coming together. All according to plan. Sort of. Not really. Alright. That's not what I meant to use to pick that up. Alright. Let's go find some more cattails. Cattails. Ooh, we got turnips, too. That's about one. See, that's exactly why I didn't want the bowthorns around. Okay, there's more pigs. I like the pigs. They look cool, though. Alright. It's an oak tree. Oak trees are good. Lots of, like, flax on this island. Tons of flax. Like, there's almost enough flax I could consider trying to make myself a flax bag. A linen sack, I mean. Good lord. I can remember terms. Alright. Let's see here. Got lots of little caves on this island. Lots of up and down. Got some quartz in there. Let's head back over to this little water area that I walked past. Red wild, red currant, healthy, mature, healthy, mature. Where's that water? I just left. Was it the one I was at? I think it was when I was trying to walk to. Black currant. I'll take those. This is just a regular one. No interesting abilities. No, yeah, no cattail roots at that one, sadly. These red currants a little bit. Keep my spear out. And also, before I forget, that's not what I wanted. This is what I wanted. There we go. Excellent. Now we can see. I want to see if I can find enough cattails to make another basket. What do we have here? Oh, they've changed the cranberries. Look at that. They're now a low bush instead of a taller bush. Huh. Yep, see, there's some right there. Oh, that one's got strong rooted. That's not a bad one to grow as well. Alright. Look at these ruins that we found. White currant bushes. Oh, that's a bear. That is a bear. No. No. Bad bear. Go away. Nope. That's a bad bear. It's still chasing me. Yep. Bear is apparently having all about me today. Oh. Hello, Mysterious K. You're just in time for me to have died. Due to bear attack. You can hear him stomping around my body. Oh. Yay. We're back where I started. Across the ocean. Oh, man, that's a problem. Yeah. Yeah, that bear ate my face. And all of my stuff is to the south. Way down here, on this other island. Do people still do this knack thing? I have no idea. I live under a rock. Don't ask me weird, like, social dynamics. I'll grab some rocks. Alright, well. To the south. See if I can't get my stuff back. Welcome to the episode of Vintage Stories / stream where we're going to be doing a lot of swimming in the ocean. Because I spawned on an island that didn't have rope. Or any way to make rope. Maybe making a raft would have been the right choice out of that first bit of cattail instead of a basket. Oh, goodness. We'll say, the new bear model, though, looks good. Didn't really want to see it up close and personal like that. Right off the bat. 2,000 blocks on the sea, yes. By swimming. We are swimming today. Oh, man. This one's been a little bit of a rough start. Yeah, let's turn my map on real quick. I'm gonna go check something real quick. There we go. Alright. But how you doing today, Mysterious K? And welcome to the stream. Alright. Making tiny tacos? Nice. Nice. I like tacos. It's become kind of a popular food around my house recently. As our son has recently discovered, he also likes tacos. He's weird about trying new foods. But we got him to try tacos. And he was like, oh, these are actually tasty. It's like, yes, there's lots of things out there that are tasty, bud. You just have to, like, try them. Let's see here. Lots of swimming. Good time for chatting, though. And tomorrow we'll be streaming some more The Last Plague Blight Survival. You know, it's what's going to be on the rotation. I'm excited about that as well. Also excited about this weekend. We're going to be updating my community server to 1.22 as well. I'm going to have to tinker with the land generation, whatnot, because I like big oceans, but I don't like tiny little islands. That might be a slight problem. Now, it's going to be a vanilla server when we do the server reset. So remember, if people are interested, join my Discord, get all the details, you know. And he doesn't have that. He does have ADHD, but he's just a bit picky, realistically. And it's kind of weird because he'll like a food, then forget that he likes a food, and then it'll be like, oh, I don't like that. And you'd be like, what? You liked it last week, you know? It's very strange. And then once he eventually tries it again, he's like, "Oh yeah, I do like this." It's like, "Yeah, man." Like your mom and I keep track of the foods you enjoy, so that we could, you know, keep expanding the cycle of foods that we get to eat in the house. All right, we should be getting close. Yeah, we're getting close. We're not too much further out. Okay, so I died on this side of the island. I just wanted to explore those ruins and see if they had anything cool on them. Instead, I got bare to the face. The good news is, I don't have Player Corpse mod, so I should be able to just swim by and grab my stuff. Hopefully. Assuming the bear's not sitting on my body. As bears do. And I'm also going to need a way to reset my spawn, since I don't have any temporal gears in the near future. That's going to be a major thing. But yeah, that's something we've been working on with my kiddo, is helping him expand his food choices and variety by exposing him to new foods and finding places where he can get stuff he knows he likes, but have the option to try new things. Like, so, yeah, a few months back we went on a family cruise, and part of the whole kind of deal we made with him on the cruise is like, we're going to eat at least one meal a day in the buffet on the ship, so that you can know that, you know, if there's nothing else, you can get, like, you know, chicken tenders or something that you like. Are you the same way with food? Yeah. I mean, it's pretty common. I got a lot of friends that have ADHD and stuff, and they're all very similar to that. Oh, that bear is spawn camping me. Is that bear really swimming out to get me? You see this? That bear is after me. Look at this. He's trying to swim out here to get me. He's just rude. Go away, bear. I just want my stuff. Just want my stuff. I keep my eye over there. Alright, did I get everything? It looks like I got everything. But my inventory is all kinds of messed up now. Alright, let's get away from the bear. Okay, yes, I got everything, it looks like. Alright, so let's do that. Put that there, put this here. Add that to that stack. Yeah, we'll put the bed back here. Knife there. Yes, okay. Alright. I'm gonna scarf down these berries real quick. Alright, scarf down a little bit more food. Top off my hunger. Keep moving away from where bear is hanging out. There we go. Keep my spear out just in case bear decides to come back. Alright. Finish exploring the ruins real quick to see if I see anything sticking out. Okay, let's see here. We got one of these weird... We got some bony soil, which is cool, but I don't need the bony soil. I wanted to look at this building here. This is the kind of building where you might find, like, stuff. What is that? I don't know what animal that is. That's pig. Okay, pig. Alright, it's one of the new boars. New boar fine. Bear not fine. Alright, let's delete that. Alright, let's get down here. And no cattails. Man. Alright, just no luck today with cattails. Beyond the first little patch I found. Alright. And that's a drifter. Hello, drifter. Well, I'll go over this way. Still chase me? Probably. Alright. Heard some goats. There's some of the old goats there. Did see a couple of the new goats on the island earlier. White currant bush. I like the new bushes too. I think they're kind of cool. You know, there's a lot of mixed emotions out there about like the new bush breeding mechanics and all that stuff. I actually think it's kind of cool. Alright, so we're going to grab this flax. There we go. Any more flax? It's mature. More mature flax. Hello. More mature flax. Anywhere? Can I do... Let's see here. We can put the seeds in here for now. That one's ripening. Yeah, I don't think they're not harvestable yet. That's fine. Okay. I know I saw some more flax around here, like there's some down there. I'm gonna see if I can grab enough wild flax to get, you know, a singular linen sack made. The fact that they've toned down, like, the drops on the flax and stuff, you know, gonna make that slightly difficult. That's alright. What's a little bit of challenge? Alright, I think we can get that torch out of my hand now. I think the sun is up enough. Oh, that's not flax. There's a ripe cranberry bush. Strong-rooted, densely clustered. Oh, man. Yeah, this one would also be really good to grow. That one's got a lot of good, like, traits. This has been a very nice little island. Minus the bear. Bear was a jerk. Not a good neighbor. I'll be leaving a review on Yelp or something. There's some... Oh, that pig startled me. Good lord, pig. I'll be leaving some sort of review about the unneighborliness of that bear. The whole neighborhood will know that he's not nice. Insert other nonsensical statements. There's a drifter down there. That drifter can stay down there. What's this? Medium fertility soil? Okay. Just looking to see if there's any more crops out in this area. I mean, I can just eat these. Well, that's a bigger hole than I thought it was. What is that down there? Something down there with that drifter. Can't tell what it is from here. Could just be some rocks. I'm just gonna eat this flax grain. I'm not gonna like try to save the flax grain for anything. Yes, pig, I hear you. As long as you don't become aggressive, we're cool. There's some more flax. I knew I saw some more on the island. Go. Oh, that one's mature as well. I mean, I only need 16 flax strings, or flax fibers. Or sorry, 17. Let's be accurate, because I need... No, I need more than that. What am I saying? I need 16 for the linen fabric, and then 4 for the twine, so I need 20 total. See, there's some of the new goats right there. Look at that. I mean, it's keeping me fed. How many days I get left on this? I got 1 day left on this, so I need to eat those first. Alright. Alright. That bear wasted a day on my food. Yo, dude, what's going on? Welcome, gaming goddess here. This is the new version of Vintage Story, the release candidate for 1.22, version 2. It just dropped on Tuesday, and we're doing a bit of survival. And I started off, I'd set my, yeah, welcome. And I set my world spawn to have a little more water than I might have intended. I set it to 80% land and got islands. And so it's been my first island I spawned on was a desert island with like almost nothing on it. So I had to swim south just to find something with food. Right now I'm looking for materials to make more baskets. How much does Vintage Story cost? It's like $20 USD. Or no, sorry, it's like $22 USD or like 20 euros. If you prefer euros. It's a great game. I love it. Well, that's cool. I mean, thank you for coming by my stream. Yeah, you just get it on their website. Oh yeah, and Vintage Story is great. It's a fantastic game. If you like survival games, because Vintage Story is definitely a survival game, and if you like Minecraft and want to mix the two into like the Minecraft survival game you may have always been looking for, Vintage Story is your game. Alright, I'm getting close to where that bear was hanging out. I don't want to go too much further. Alright, cool. Yeah, I've actually never played the Resident Evil games, really. Gotta keep an eye out. Even got us joined. Thank you. Nice. Yeah. I'll consider giving Resident Evil a try. Well, never been a huge fan of, like, you know, horror games myself. And I've always considered the Resident Evil games, you know, horror games. It's got a little raccoon pup. It is a little raccoon pup. I don't want to go too far that way. The Reanimal game, it's a horror game. Okay. So you like horror games, then? So Vintage Story has some horror aspects to it, if you turn them up a little bit. Nice. Yeah, I've actually, some of my community's been encouraging me to play Voices from the Void, and I've been thinking about picking it up. I know one of the people in stream right now, General Efficiency, wants me to play it. I am a fairly new streamer, in that sense, yes. Yep, there's General Efficiency. He wants me to play Voices of the Void. I'm looking at it, General Efficiency. I'm thinking about it. Alright. I don't think I'm going to find any more flax, annoyingly. I also don't think I'm going to find any more cattails, either. So what I think we might do is we might just swim to another island. So what I'm going to do, just keep my torch lit. Best of luck for it. Thanks. I appreciate that. Yeah. Now, most of my work is really on YouTube. but I decided to start streaming. Since I streamed to YouTube, I added streaming to both Twitch and YouTube at the same time. Figured that'd be a good way to do it. There we go. So I think trying to manage my schedule so I start streaming soon. Yeah, a schedule is very important. That's one of the things I kind of learned the hard way. Definitely had to work on my schedule. I just recently kind of set a good schedule that I'm liking. That's a floating island. Look at that. Oh, you do overtime? I get that. I thankfully don't do overtime. I've got a very standard work schedule. Yeah, it can be hard to manage that work-life balance thing. So I feel that. And give me just a second. I'm gonna adjust something in my end here. There we go. Music was getting a little loud in game for me. Yeah, my sleep schedule's also messed up. Because, to give you an idea, for me it's 10 p.m. right now, and I have to be at work. Well, I have to be up at 5 a.m. To make sure everything's ready for my kid for school, and then get myself ready for work. So, what do I do besides streaming? I'm an accountant. Is the easiest way to explain that. Now, I work for the government, so I do governmental accounting. So. There you go. That's what I do. Personally, you make decorations for streamers and YouTubers. Ah, okay. Cool. So you're like a graphics artist, then. Alright. I see some more land. Why is business come up with new ideas with their channels? I get that. That can keep you quite busy. Alright, this looks like a much more promising piece of land. Yeah, I've worked with several artists over the years. Not like for my stuff, but just I've known several. Including like my grandmother was a professional artist. Not graphic. She didn't do computer art. She did like paintings. So, but here we go. I think we finally found a piece of land that's actually big enough to be able to support us. Yeah, it's hard to work that schedule, but once you get it kind of sorted out, it's not too bad. That might be a trader down there. I'm not sure. The way they've changed the trader layouts, I can't spot them on the maps like I used to. So one of the major changes they've recently made to the game there. Oh yeah, painting is very exciting. Because she specifically did sailboat painting. She painted like sailboats and marinas and that kind of stuff where she'd do pictures of them. People would send her pictures of their sailboats. And she would do paintings of them for them and stuff like that. Sadly, these days, she's unable to continue doing it. She's gotten too old to do it. But her paintings were quite popular for a while in certain areas. What do we have here? Sure. I mean, I'll be glad to look at it. Join my Discord. Here, I'll get you the link to it. That's the easiest way to keep in touch with me. Because I don't generally discuss doing that kind of stuff, you know, on the channel. But give me just a second. Let me grab that for you. Alright, let me go toss this in chat real quick. Yeah, if you join my Discord, that's the easiest way to keep in touch with me when I'm doing stuff. And I've also got a currently free server for people, nope, that's not what I wanted, that are playing Vintage Story if they want to hang out. I'm going to be resetting it to this version that I'm playing right now on Sunday, or Saturday, I mean, Saturday. So, oh, what do we have here? Hello. Oh, we found borax. Alright. So borax is very important later on in this game. You need it for making an iron anvil and stuff like that. Alright, so we kind of want to look around for things. I should probably actually have my spear out in case I encounter something hostile. Oh, you were looking at the firearms mod there, General Efficiency? There we go, grab some more linen. And they added an old revolver pistol and revolver musket. Oh, fancy. Is it like based on the Peacemaker or something? Here we go. Now, revolver rifles actually aren't that super common from a whole, like, military spin. Kind of like how you reload a Navy Peacemaker. Okay. Cool. I think I have enough cattails to make another basket. Yes, I do. More storage, more inventory, finally. Alright. Let's put that in there. Oh, got some more flax fibers. Oh man, I might actually get the amount of flax fibers I need to make a linen basket, or a linen bag. So one of the things I kind of teased my father about, wait, I completely forgot to mark the red clay back here, is when my father was like, so what's the fishing journey without enough space to keep fish? Exactly, you gotta have fish. What's this? Yep, this is red clay. I thought it was. Okay. So red clay. There we go. Done. Alright. But as I was going to say there, General Efficiency, talking about the cult Peacemaker, when my father was a kid, he took a trip with the family to Mexico. And he had the opportunity to buy... there's a Bowtorn. What are you doing out in the middle of the day, Bowtorn? Nope, keep this tree between us. Alright, let's get out. Let's get away from the Bowtorn. We had a chance to buy a Peacemaker in Mexico that a guy was trying to sell. Now, it was in terrible, like, unusable condition. like the whole action was, like, rusted shut and stuff like that. It was just awful. And my dad was just like, why would I buy this? He was talking to the guy who was trying to sell it to him. And the guy's... because he's like, you can't even fire this thing. And the guy's like, well, you could always use it as, like, a billy club. You know? But I kind of tease him about it, because just the historical value of it and what it would be worth if you, like, took the time to fix it up and stuff would have been a lot, you know. Exactly, because it's cool to put on a shelf. See, you get it. But, you know, my dad was only, like, 16 at the time, so he wasn't even thinking about that, you know. Send you a request on Discord. Cool, thanks. I'll get to it after the stream. There we go. Alright, give me a second. I'll go take a look. Alright. Okay. Yep, welcome. There we go. Alright, got it taken care of. Cool. Where was I? Right. Back to cutting cattails, because I need some more baskets. And ropes. There we go. And yeah, if you want to play Vintage Story with my community, you know, just let me know. Alright, there we go. Alright, that should be enough to make the last 2 baskets I need. There we go. Do that. Okay, that was weird glitch. Alright. It apparently quit recognizing that I had enough materials to make the last basket. Alright, here we are. I saw something that looked interesting on the map over this direction I want to go check out. Yeah, if you get the game, let me know what your player, just like DM me your player name if you get the game, and I can add you to the server. Oh, looks like she got disconnected. Oh, so this is ruins, not a trader. Okay. Yeah, I don't really feel like digging up ruins right now. I was hoping that was some weird new trader design. Alright, let's see here. Looking at the map for interesting things. Some more ruins over there. I'm not seeing any obvious traders, but again, they've changed what they look like on me. That looks a little different up there. Cool. Yeah, let me know. Alright, let's head over this way. Hopefully not run into any more Bowtorn. Suppose I could actually start looking for a place to settle down now in the game. Got a little cave over here. Alright, what we got here? Flowering beauty berries. That's one of the new berries they added, is these beauty berries. And these are thick skinned, so they're also pretty decent berries. Oh, we got some copper in here already exposed that I don't have to, like, go poking around for. Fantastic. I'm gonna take this rusty gear with me. By the way, that's the currency in the game that I just picked up there, that rusty gear that I just got off the ground. There's a goat in this cave. That goes deep. I don't want to go down there. There's probably a ruin down there if I had to guess. Now that's going to be interesting to mine, but we have copper right here. Exposed copper. Copper. There we go. What other type of games do you stream mostly? I mostly do... Currently it's been survival games. But I also do like trading games. One of the ones I'm kind of waiting for it to come out, and I'll probably do another video on soon, is Stellar Trader. It's in it had a demo that came out a little while ago that I played, and it was a lot of fun. So I do like survival games is kind of my bread and butter right now. But I also do cozy farm games. Like I was a huge fan of Stardew Valley. Still am a huge fan of Stardew Valley. I think it really did a lot for the cozy farm game industry. And there's others. But I also like trading games. Like one I played a whole bunch of, but never... I only did like one video on it on my YouTube channel. Was Merchant of the Six Kingdoms. It's a lot of fun. Because it provides a unique challenge in trade games in the fact that it doesn't tell you the monetary value of anything. And every NPC will value money and items slightly differently based on their job and stuff. And you kind of have to figure out which NPCs value what you can trade for them for and whatnot. Like, for example, if you want money, because you do need currency for certain things in that game, you trade with, like, nobles and you sell them things like furniture or other items that would have value and stuff like that. So those kinds of games are always fun for me. I'm not like a huge first-person shooter guy. Like I don't really do first-person shooters too much. You know, mostly because I don't like, you know, the 12-year-old telling me to get good, old man. Things like that. And I don't really do PvP games. I'm not really big into PvP. Just not my style. Let's see here. Oh, we got onions here. None of them are mature, but we've got onions. Got some more grains down there of some sort. Got some mushrooms over here. You think I would like Stardew Valley? This is a wavy cap. What? Hold on. It's a vegetable. It doesn't do any health damage. Eaten by deer. Okay, see original pet, right? Huh. This is one of the new ones. Alright. We have to eat this mushroom for science. Alright, so they've added mushrooms that may or may not have side effects. We're going to find out if this is one of them. Oh, this is a mushroom with side effects. Oh, that is trippy. Imagine eating this while also being drunk in the game. Or during a temporal storm. Oh wow, that's going to make, like, figuring out what things are difficult. So there you go, folks. That's one of the other new things they've added to the game. Psychedelic mushrooms. Alright, we got some turnips. All part of the plan. I will take these turnips with me. I'm kind of tired. I can barely hold my eyes open. I told you my sleep schedule's too messed up. Yeah, I get it. Go get some rest. Don't push yourself too hard. You know, gotta know your limitations. And, you know, when it's time to rest, gotta rest. I always tell people, take care of yourself. Because remember, real life's important. And while gaming all might be fun, don't let it take over. Yep, talk to you on Discord. You have a good one, Gamer Goddess, or Gaming Goddess, and thank you for joining. It's been fun hanging out. Alright. I was hoping to see some more traders in here. Oh, wait. That looks like something. That looks like something over there. What is that over there? I'm gonna go around to that side of the lake. Talk to you soon. Alright. Let's go. Let's see if we can't find our way around the lake. I don't really want to swim across the lake. Just because it's slow. And you never know. We might find something interesting along the edge here. Like, we got all this peat here, which is nice. Yeah, I know they can be on the water too, but that one was closer to that far side, and I just wanted to go around to it. Also, this is a good way for you to kind of scout the area, see if there's any, like, interesting ore deposits sticking out. Oh, did you see that one of the new things you can do is you can also take, like, and put down, okay, that's... I think I hear rapids. Hold on. Gotta go up here and investigate. I think those might be rapids. Yes, these are rapids. Hello. I need to mark this somehow. Yes, that'll work. So for people who don't know, one of the things they've added to this is the water wheel. That's one of the new features, and you need to find rapids like that to make use of said water wheel. It won't work in normal, like, little streams or stuff. I actually eat some more of these cattail, or these fried roots before they go bad. I gave up. I'm just going to swim across the lake here. There we go. Get my spear out. Gotta keep an eye out for fish, but I've not seen any fish. But I also haven't been paying super close attention to the water. There's some ruins over here, though. Let's go investigate these ruins. There goes a fish way over there. Hello, fish. Bye, fish. Got some bony soil. This looks like a top of a building. Gotta go. Oh, we got get a storage vessel. Ow, hurt myself, of course. Okay, it's a food vessel. We'll take the food vessel. What you got? Food vessel. And the verdict was, I got spelt. Spelt's fine. I'll take the spelt. We'll make us some porridge. Oh, the thing I thought was a trader is just an interesting shaped bit of dirt. Dang. At least, I mean, I do see a fruit tree over there, so we should go investigate that. So, like, from a resource area, this area seems pretty cool. From a trader standpoint, this area does not seem particularly rich. Yeah, I was hoping that was like a little trader building sticking out in the water, but it is not, alas. Alright, let's pop out of the water here. We're going to have to find a place to set up camp here in a little bit. So let's get out my rocks, because we need the rocks. You're going to want a shovel. Okay, oh, that's the wrong button. There we go. Get that shovel. And we'll just put that in there. There we go. As always, we got to do our stereotypical make a little dirt hut to start off with. And we also need some clay so we can get a proper cooking pot and have like a real meal. We're going to eat some actual food. It's going to be crazy. Something. I heard something. It sounded like a wolf. Maybe. What if it was that fox? Get out my spear just in case it is something aggressive. Let's not have a repeat of the bear to the face. Is this a walnut? What is this? It is a walnut. Called it. Getting better at identifying my trees. What kind of trees is it? It's a pear tree. Hello, pear tree. How you doing? Pear. There we go. Alright. Let's check my map real quick. Do I see anything that stands out to me like a trader? There's something bright and green down that way. Nothing crazy standing out up here on the gravel. Nothing just screaming trader to me. Out here. There's a red maple there. That's what those are. I think I will head down here because that looks like some more clay. As well as some other resources that might be good to have. Are any of these onions ready? Nope. I'll just eat my lovely little snack of fried roots. Don't want to cut down the oak tree. We'll cut down the maple, though. Don't care about cutting down the maple. Maple's fine. But yeah, no, I actually want to find one of the ones out on the water because they just look super cool to me. I'm going to have to get a new axe after this, aren't I? Alright, let's see here. Come on, maple tree. Nope, the axe survived. Good axe. Alright, let's see here. So let's get the shovel out. we're just gonna grab some dirt real quick. Make a little dirt house. Camp out till morning. There we go. That's not gonna be enough, really. Realistically, that's not gonna be enough. There we go. We'll do that. Yep, I need a bit more dirt. That's fine. We got plenty of dirt. There we go. Let me do this real quick so we can actually see what we're doing. There we go. Okay. Do that and that. That. Uh-oh. My wife's found me. She's trying to tell me it's bedtime, folks. She's trying to tell me to be responsible. There we go. Alright, plenty of dirt. That's plenty of space. There we go. Now we can sleep through the night. Alright, let's grab my grass that I saved. Get a little campfire going here. That's hilarious. I got exactly 16 logs out of that. Not even sure why I'm making a campfire, but I am. I don't need one. I don't have anything to cook. There we go. I guess just so I can have, like, you know. There we go. Some light in here. Can I even cook these? Yeah. No, you can't even cook the raw turnips. Let's see here. That'll be fresh for a while. Just go ahead and eat the turnip. Let's see here. Time-wise, yeah, we get a little bit of time till morning. I don't have enough fiber yet to make my basket, which is fine. I'm actually just going to drop this dirt down because that's just low fertility soil anyways. Alright, so what I think I'll do, we'll go ahead and sleep. Just get closer to morning, get the sun coming up. Let's see here, what time is it? It's the 4th day of May. Yep, so we don't have too much longer. There we go. Mark this on the map as, like, a temp camp. And we'll just do this one as, like, red as well. So the red's kind of my temp camps. Alright. Any other settings you're going to change for this server? Yeah, I'm still thinking about that. Let's, like, I kind of actually want to talk that over with the group a little bit. Like, I might sit there with you all in the chat with me while I set the world config for the server. Because essentially what I'm going to have to do is make the server on my computer. And then upload the config file to the server. It's like this whole process you got to do. I do it like the last time I did that. Now, the thing I want to know is whether or not the community wants me to leave in the story content or not. Oh. Oh, those are pigs. Okay. Oh, they're aggressive pigs. Oh, that's a bear. Oh my goodness. We're having a repeat of the bear. Oh, I know the process. It's something, all right. Yeah. I like the story content. So you vote to leave the story content. Okay, that's fine. Okay, we escaped the bear and the angry pigs. Alright. I wonder if the bear decided to fight the angry pigs. What kind of tree is this? It's a red apple tree. There we go. Oops, I spell apple, right? There we go. Also, thanks for the follow, Ding Lapina. There we go. Thank you for following. Got some chickens over there. That's wolves. Recognize that hell. So you vote for keeping the story content. Well, I have no problem leaving on there. So it doesn't, like, so skin off my back to keep the story content in there. Because I definitely want the traders and stuff. And they're usually tied to the story content. Like, there's supposed to be a way to turn the traders on and off without turning the story content on and off, per se. Ooh, we got some more flax. Hello, flax. Are any of you ripe flaxes? No. You all taunt me, being that sage hate. Give me story content or give me no story content. Oh, this one's right. Mark this real quick, because I want to know that this is all flax. Flax. I feel like those wolves are hunting me. They sound like they're getting closer. This is more flax. There's tons of flax around here. Alright. What's this over here? This little weird coloration on the map up this way. Oh, it's just, like, a weird indent. Okay. And some bushes. What kind of bushes are these? You look different. What are you? Beauty berries. They're ripening. That one is ripe. Hello, beauty berries. Oh, that one's got clustered berries, so extra harvest speed. This one's got good roots. That one's already got it. And thin-skinned. Oh well. We won't take cuttings of that one. I should actually mark those on my map. It'll just be like berries. Actually, they're kind of a pink. Yeah, I'm good. Beauty. Sure I spell that right? Good lord. Yeah, well, there we go. Alright. Cool. We'll snack on these beauty berries as we walk a little bit. But I am going to have to call this soon. I don't really have a permanent base set up yet. I was also hoping to see more traders. More spelt. We'll actually grab the spelt real quick, because I don't have any seeds for it. There we go. Save the seeds. Alright. We can't do too much more foraging. What kind of mushrooms are these? Fool's cap. Yeah, those are poisonous. That's what I thought. It's like that just sounds like a dangerous thing to eat, and it is. That's a rabbit. I was like, is that a little pig? No, it's a rabbit. Okay. Rabbit's fine. There we go. Got some more mature flax here. We'll grow giant fields of flax. There we go. Oh, 2 more flax and I can actually have a linen sack. Oh, we even found some more. That's a drifter. Okay. Oh. Ow. You gonna throw rocks at me now? Alright, let's see how much durability that took off. Okay, so that only took off the 5, so it is 1 durability per. Okay. That's what I wanted to see. Oh, there's one of the flax I need. Wasn't how I expected to get the flax. Alright. Oh, we got a cave right here. Oh, so we got peridite here? Nice. So this will actually be a great biome to live in. Alright, well, I'm going to call it there, folks. We'll have to work on setting up an actual base in the next one, because I am going to keep kind of doing the series, because I do want to keep exploring the changes here in 1.22. Although, I may just move this over to the community server once we get that set up and running. So, that'll be on the community server. But anyways, I'll catch you all later. I hope everyone has a nice day, time, evening, whatever time it is for you all. And we'll see you all in the next one. And thank you all so much for joining me.